The news on STV channel. I'm Daniel Q. Hoodlums believed to be of Hausa Fulani origin taking refuge in the Ughelli Ogor modern market under the guise of condemned iron scavengers went on Rampage earlier today in a violent uprising where they destroyed parts of the market security building, injured some local vigilante members, and left 2 vigilante vehicles badly damaged. A reliable source within the market, one Mr. Yusuf, told newsmen that the perpetrators, numbering over 2,000, went on Rampage with a demand for the release of one of the scavengers, said to have been apprehended by members of the vigilante for onward handover to the police. Yusuf further hinted that the angry mob, who were apparently venting their anger on any identifiable person that is close to the leadership of the market, chased him with dangerous weapons, after which they directed their anger at the security building, which they pelted with heavy pieces of blocks.
Even me, they even follow me to beat me 2 times from here to my shop. So I have to run for my life too. He went to attempt beating me, so I ran inside. So one of them hit me.
Meanwhile, Honorable Comrade Emmanuel UK Tobiedire, who is the president of Ogor community, told newsmen that the arrest of the scavenger that triggered the uprising was based on the outcome of investigations on a missing motorcycle that was traced to the market, adding that some criminally minded element had been used in the market as refuge where they traced stolen items. According to the community leader, the scavenger caught by the vigilante confessed that the stolen motorcycle had been sold to their leader identified as Gaddafi, who is said to be in the forefront of buying stolen items within the Ughelli Ogor modern market, as well as being the criminal backbone of those roaming about with wheelbarrows and stealing any item caught on sight.
They be stealing machine in the community, and all the machine being stolen is always traced to the scavengers, those scrap sellers.
Yes.
One who called himself Gaddafi. We invited him severally. He said he is not going to be involved in all those things again, buying of stolen property. The combined vigilante, Ogor, the central Ogor vigilante, the Bakase Ogor, they went after the criminal who stole the bike. At the end, the criminal was apprehended. Where is the bike? After he has taken off, he said they have sold it to the person they usually sell to. Who did you people usually sell to? He confessed this young man they call Gaddafi at the modern market. And that Gaddafi is the head of those scavengers. Those are eating all those crab and the rest in the modern market of Ogor, Ughelli modern market. My vigilante had to go after him. They came, they arrested him to take him to the station. Meanwhile, we've communicated the station already. They said they should bring him. In the course of trying to arrest this person, in fact, it was tough. The people who came out from this market, there are more than 2,000. With weapons, we are weaponized. We're armed. Some are with control size, with this sword, all sorts of sophisticated weapons. Destroy the vehicles of the vigilante, injure one of my vigilante, almost to point of death. For them to escape, I think they shot one of the boy. The advanced back brought guns. My vigilante had to take refuge. They escaped through that shot. And after that, they put up a call to me. I drove down. I had to call the area commander. Then the area commander has to communicate the operation sweep. I think the only grace that saved me, my own personal self, when I came with my vigilante, they almost took my life as well. It was the Operation Sweep Delta State that rescued me and my team. Even one of the army was also injured, badly injured by the same hoodlums, the same boys.
Honorable Toby recalled that some time back, the chairman of Ughelli North Council area, Rampage, had wanted to evacuate all the illegal occupants of the market, as it has not been put into use by those to whom the shops were allocated, but for pleas that those who have good behavior be left, while those identified as criminals be shown the way out. He further hinted that it took the intervention of police officers promptly drafted to the market by the area commander, ACP Olashkame Muslim, as well as army officers that responded swiftly to this record, even as he expressed fears that an army personnel may have sustained injuries in the process, while some of the vigilante members have sustained various degrees of injuries were receiving treatment in an undisclosed hospital.
Before now, the market has been allocated to numbers of persons. But because of security-wise, they refuse to come and open their various jobs. They refuse to come and open. So the Hausa community took advantage of that because some of the good ones, they have good ones, I must confess. They are good ones who have been making the place running on daily basis to ensure the place grows. If not because of those good ones of the Hausas, this place would have turned forest. Hence, we give them that privilege to operate in the market until the place is put to functionality. But later on, the bad eggs, the hoodlums, joined them from nowhere to make this place ungovernable, create a kind of society that harbors all sorts of criminal elements. We're going to put a letter to appropriate authority. We are going to address a letter to the local government chairman, address a letter to the governor, to the secretary, to see the menace those scavengers are causing in Ogor Kingdom. We will never ever tolerate it any longer. Because most of them, they are criminals, they are kidnappers, they are ritualists, all sorts of criminal elements. It's in their content of attitude.
Be that as it may, the community leader has called on both the state and local governments to immediately step in, take charge of the situation by evacuating all the persons with questionable characters within the market. He has also appealed to traders as well as his people to exercise restraint, be vigilant enough to know what is happening around them in the market, and be quick to promptly report any suspicious person or group of persons to security agencies. Some persons suspected to be among those that participated in the damaging rampage are said to have been arrested by the police for investigation and possible prosecution, just as Honorable Toby insists that the Ogor people want to see those hoodlums brought to book. That is the size of the news bulletin. Thanks for viewing. Always keep it with STV Channel.